Pinch punch, it's the first of the month, Thursday the 1st of February. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So, the MPC is expected to confirm no change to monetary policy at lunchtime today. We can expect another pretty low-key press conference where Bailey will likely repeat the challenges that remain and reiterate his concerns that inflation could flare up again if they don't deal with it properly. The Bank of England is not alone in risking stagnation by focusing on controlling inflation above all else, and indeed progress has been made towards this goal, even to the point that Rishi Sunak wants to take the credit. However, there are growing calls, certainly from the Tory-leaning financial press, for the Bank of England to be the first to start rate cuts. They say rate cuts would send a perfect message to the country that the recovery is well underway. They say a rate cut would supercharge the economy. Sterling would weaken from the lower yield, and that would make exports more attractive, while the little rise in inflation, well, that would be negligible. But if that's not seeding a politically motivated message ahead of an election, I don't know what is. Thankfully, the Bank of England remains independent and is not expected to cut rates today. Over in the US, the Fed also left rates on hold. Powell's press conference left the market in no doubt that the Fed wants inflation closer to the 2% target before any rate cuts will begin. And the Fed really can bide its time here. Inflation is moving in the right direction, GDP remains pretty strong, and the employment market remains pretty buoyant. With all that good stuff going on, Powell can very comfortably push back against those calling for immediate rate cuts who may be fearing a recession. The market reaction was to dial back bets on a March rate cut, and the stock markets fell. Now we look ahead to tomorrow's payrolls data. Yesterday's ADP data for private sector payrolls missed forecast for 145,000 new jobs. That saw a significant fall to only 107,000 new jobs in January, down from December, which was revised down to about 158,000. However, that has about as much correlation with non-farm payrolls as the weekly jobless claims, which are due out today and forecast at 212,000. So there's still everything to play for in tomorrow's sweepstake. In the market, sterling peaked around 127.50 against the dollar before Powell's press conference pulled things back to close around 126.75 against the dollar. Meanwhile, the dollar index was driven up to around 103.75 on the day. We kick off this morning from about 126.50 against the dollar, 117.30 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 107.85 on the open. That's it from me today. Join me tomorrow. Tomorrow we're having the sweepstake. All the best.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.